Hello everyone, Toxic Flame here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be playing some SpaceEngine, and I found a lot of cool planets that I'm going to check out in this video. And if you guys like planets, then consider leaving a like, and also subscribe if you like my content, and let's get into the video. Okay everyone, this is going to be the first planet I check out in today's video, and this is a planet that I call the Raspberry Planet, because of its extremely pink or kind of reddish hue to it. More of a pink hue. And I just think it's an overall cool planet. It has tons of volcanoes and it has one large landmass, and everything else doesn't really seem to have any more land on the back of it. So alright. To check out the planet, I'm going to set it to auto, so the light is more realistic. The lighting's more realistic. So first of all, you can see what the sunsets would look like here. You can see how thick the atmosphere is doing this. Because of the light scatter, that means that if you see my cursor, this also gives you an idea of course, how the sunsets look. They're this beautiful teal hue. And also, if you noticed, up here, can't see it right now, but it has northern lights. So I'd say that the first thing we should check out, maybe, this landmass here. We're saving the sunsets and other cool features for last. But for right now, let's just get close to it and see what it looks like. Let's check out this river here, this really long river, and let's check out when it ends. Wow, this is a very long river. Oh, it branches off into two separate areas. It goes so far. Okay, let's just go over here and see what this looks like. As you can see, as the textures load, we can see that it's kind of got green land. At least the land kind of looks green. And now you start to really see why I named it the Raspberry Planet. Even from the surface, it really looks like you're on a raspberry or in a raspberry. Raspberry or strawberry, depending on how you consider this color. But I consider it more of a raspberry color. Anyway, you have this kind of like weird formation there, where it's got like a bunch of tiny rivers connecting together. And as you can see here, we have another thing here that is weird. I don't know if you'd consider that an island. I mean, they are surrounded by water, but it's not deep water, so it'd be interesting if you were just standing here and you were like, oh, I'm on an island. As you can see, there's one of the moons. Let's go to this volcano. Let's check out this volcano. It's got a tiny bit of lava in it near the center, right there. This game, of course, SpaceEngine doesn't really seem to simulate lava too well. Kind of just makes the land glow. So imagine living on a planet where this is what your sunset looked like. I mean, I guess technically it looks like a normal day on Earth, just a little less green. But still, it's almost like it's flipped. It's like the sunsets look like a normal day on Earth, and then a normal day on this planet looks like Earth's sunsets. So, pretty interesting. Now, let's go to nighttime and see what it looks like at nighttime. We'll see the color of the sky slowly fade away, and then we'll get to see some stars. And you can't forget about, you're able to still see some clouds, but We'll be able to see the night sky move as the planet rotates. And you still, that is just straight green. Whoa, look at how that moon looks. It has a very orange glow to it. There's the Milky Way. Let's speed up time even more so we can see the sunrise. Whoa, I don't know what that was. That moon just glowed out of nowhere. Again, you get that beautiful orange glow and the green sunrise. How amazing is that? Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing this. That is crazy. And the sky has this kind of like grayish blue tint to it. And then, oh, you also get like a dark purple and some white. And that's a day on this planet. Which a day on this planet is roughly, and we're going to look over the solar day, and it's roughly 10 hours and 4 minutes, and, well, to be exact, 10 hours, 4 minutes, and 32 seconds, and 18 milliseconds. Very specific. Northern Lights. Look at those. Just as cool as they are on Earth, but you would never see it on this planet unless you went to sea. And now you can see it right here. Here, all the life on this planet is underwater. Now this planet, which name I'm not gonna say because it might be copyrighted by Disney, but I mean you can read it right here. And the reason why I gave it that specific name is, first of all, look at it. It's literally straight out of Star Wars. And now if we land on the surface of this planet, first of all, big moon. Second of all, 2 suns. It's literally the undisclosed name from Star Wars. I guess it's not exactly correct to Star Wars, but who cares? It's still really cool. Alright, here we are at our next destination, and this moon, as you can see, there we go. This is a moon. It's hard to tell, but this is actually genuinely a moon. And this is actually super Earth-like. I mean, it's only got life in the oceans, but it's also got no plant life, but you can imagine that it's probably fairly young. Oh, never mind, it's 2 billion years old. Enough time for life to move up onto the surface. Maybe the surface is toxic. Maybe it's too warm. Or too cold. That is very possible. Or I mean, I imagine that the ocean temperatures would be much cooler than this. So maybe it's cold life. Maybe it's life that can only live in coldness. Because if I go here, what? The water is so much warmer. By the way, I'm looking at the local temperature here, and you can see that the water is so much warmer than the land, so maybe I'm correct. Maybe it's too cold on the land for the life to survive. I mean, you can just imagine all the cool little creatures that would be living in the waters there. And it's got some beautiful volcanoes. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there would be life just walking around here. The creatures that are technically marine, but can, like, breathe on land too, like salamanders, alien salamanders, intelligent alien salamanders. Now here's a fun one. We're gonna see how many moons this gas giant has. Not too bad. It's got a lot of moons. By the way, just in case you were confused, green dots are planets, orange dots are micro moons, insignificant moons, and yellow dots are main moons. Moons that the game considers a moon in this category. So you go over to the satellites tab and there's your moon. Except for it's got a really, really close moon. Like, that is dangerously close. That is close enough that within the next few years, this would definitely turn into rings for this planet. And as you can see, it's a micromoon. That is your sky. I mean, at least it has the advantage of being protected from all the solar radiation because it's so close to the planet. Whoa, look at that view. This is a screenshot right here. And also, look at its shape. You can tell it's getting pulled into the planet. It's getting ripped apart by the planet. It's just getting stretched and it's soon going to start cracking. And for some reason I can go on top of it. I mean, you can just watch it move. When I'm higher up, you can watch it move. Okay, now I'm no longer going in the ground. I don't think it was intentional to go in the ground. Whoa, there's a ginormous hurricane going on there. That is a cool image. And if you guys want to see one, just type the name of it in the description of the video and say that you want me to get a closer look at it than just the thumbnails. Now, there are some planets that are in brackets because I took the image of the I saved the location of the star rather than the planet because I don't know why. Alright, here we are at the planet I so creatively named Eric. Don't know why I named it Eric. I just decided that was a cool name. It looks like an Eric. If this planet was a person, it would look like an Eric. Okay? That is my final assessment. Anyway, I literally only saved this solar system because of this planet. Because it looks like it has polar ice caps. Even though that's definitely not what this is because it has 0 water. And it also has these weird, tracks. I don't know how those are created. That is not a sunset, but it's glowing. I don't want to know why or how this pea stain is glowing. That is slightly concerning. Is this just a uranium-rich deposit and it's just waiting to blow up? It's an average day in Florida. On the hottest part of the planet, it's an average Florida day. So, and again, grass where grass should not go. This is SpaceEngine's biggest problem. Putting grass anywhere it can. And then having planets where there's no grass. It's really strange. Like you'll go from planets like this where there's grass under the water, and then you go to a super habitable, super Earth-like planet, and it'll have perfect temperatures for grass, and you'll look at the planet and you'll be like, why is it all desert? Anyway, planet with lava lakes and rivers. I mean, look at this. There's literal rivers and lakes of lava. How dope is that? It's also tidally locked. But, yeah. Now you see why they call them eyeball planets. I mean, that would be like, this patch here would be like the iris, and then everything else is the eyeball. Okay, so the average temperature here on the, whoa, that is crazy. Anyways, the average temperature on the planet here, or maybe not average, I should say local, is only a tiny 400 degrees. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how, because the planet is literally a lava planet, like 100% lava, essentially, it generates enough light that you can see during the nighttime. You'd have to build like lava boats to live on this planet. Also, another big issue of SpaceEngine is it doesn't simulate lava in daylight. Even though you should be able to clearly see lava in daylight. So maybe they'll fix that. But other than that, I mean, that's not even an issue. Like, SpaceEngine is a great game. It doesn't have any issues. Anyway, it's a great game, or software, depending on how you look at it. If you want to learn more about planets, or just want to have fun looking at planets that are pretty funky and weird, then SpaceEngine is a perfect game to mess around in. It's really fun to just go to random planets and imagine how weird it would be living on them, considering their status. Like, if you want to see me rank planets on how I think I could survive on them and how comfortable I think it would be, then stick around to part 3. And on that note, if you enjoyed the video, like, and if you enjoy my content, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.